Cool. We're back on the Morning Brew. We're talking about cooking shows. I know you're a foodie, but I didn't know you had a cooking show too.
Yeah, it's been out for several years now. We're on. We got 10 seasons released already.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we're here. It's the Morning Brew with friends, and we love it when our friends from Bernco County come on because it's Bernco on the Brew. And look at this. How awesome is that?
Sweet.
Oh, I love our new little graphic. This is Carrie, and Carrie has this very cool event coming up, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Correct.
And it's the South Valley Chili Festival?
Yes, this is our second annual South Valley Chili Fiesta.
I love it.
It is a partnership between the South Valley Main Street, South Valley Economic Development Center, and then also the Mixing Bowl. And Bernalillo County is one of the partners and sponsors, along with New Mexico True and Discount.
Nice.
I love it. I love it. Well, last year I got to be one of the guest judges.
Yes.
And it was so much fun. I like seared off half of my taste buds, but it was great fun because I got to hang out, try I think 75 different kinds of salsa.
There you go.
200 other kinds of chili. And it was just a blast. And if you like food, you like chili, you like spicy things, it is like the place to be all afternoon.
You got it.
But bring like plenty of napkins because you get that chili sweat right down your face. You know what I mean, Nevin? That when you eat that really hot napkin, you're like, this is really, and you can't stop eating it, but your face is sweating anyway.
I sweat up here in my hair.
Oh, you get the hair
so
sweat.
if I put my sunglasses up there, they're all steamed up. Yeah.
That's awesome. So how did this thing start? How did the Chili Fiesta start?
Well, basically, it was the brainchild of some people at the Mixing Bowl kitchen.
Oh, I love the Mixing Bowl because
yes.
that's it's the little food truck kitchen out there, and it's the South Valley Incubator for businesses.
Correct, yes.
And it's a cool little spot,
Right.
and they help a lot of the South Valley businesses just basically get started.
Right. So they wanted to have something to give back to the community, and what's more New Mexican and South Valley than agriculture and chili?
Right.
And so they partnered with Main Street and sort of came up with the idea of the event last year, and we're moving forward with our second year.
I love it. It's right around the corner. What are those two streets there?
It's Bridge and Isleta.
Bridge and Isleta.
That's Gateway Park. It's next.
And that's a newly renovated park too.
It is. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Lots of interactive stuff we're going to have. We have the entertainment that's going to be down in the bowl. We have food trucks. We are going to have the salsa competition, the chili competition.
Yeah, salsa the food, not salsa the dance.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Because I
can
can
do
do
dance
both.
while you eat.
Okay. Well, you
right,
might need
that's
to. Yeah. Exactly.
And Devin, how did you guys with this kid get involved?
Well, we actually wanted to get involved last year, and we kind of just missed the opportunity. And then this year it came up, and Bernalillo County, Carrie, and they came and said, hey, it's time this year. And we said, we're all in.
That's very cool.
It's all about, we love the fact of getting involved, especially in community events. It's very important to us to be involved with stuff like this.
Very cool. We've got one of the discs.
A disc,
I guess.
yeah.
And we've got one over here. We'll talk about it in just a second because they're very cool, and there's a roaster that even goes on these things.
I know.
love it.
Well, there's going to be 2 that are given away at the event.
Oh, even better. I've always wanted to win one.
I
That'd
know.
be very cool. Because they're one of the coolest grills for outside.
Right.
Yes. So with Bernalillo County on this thing, how do you find all the chili producers and all the salsa makers and all the chili guys? I mean, that doesn't sound like an easy. There's so many. It doesn't sound like an easy task to get everybody together.
Correct. So we actually are still looking for competitors.
Oh,
so if people
cool.
want to either make salsa, and then we are really looking for some restaurants to join us to showcase their red, green, or salsa, red, green chili, or their salsa. So people can still register up until Wednesday, August 26th. If they are individuals, they're going to do fresh prep salsa the day of the event. We will provide all of the produce. They just need to go to a little environmental health class and say that they're in, and we'll have their spot for them and their produce. So basically, they just need to make it.
This is kind of what it looks like here with all the salsas.
That's our little voting station. So people can, we have our judges, like you were a judge last year, and then individuals get to sample the salsa and the chili, and then they put their little ticket in those tubs and vote.
That's awesome. If somebody were to ask me, if I wanted to be a judge this year, just maybe out of the blue, if they wanted to say, hey, Mayfield, if you want to go and judge.
Mayfield, I think you would be an awesome judge.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in. I'm totally there.
Okay, good. Sold.
I will be judging the chili festival.
Great, yes.
Is that right, Dan? I'm trying to just
Sold.
sneak that. That was a nice little sneak that in there.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
There's so many people that, my aunt makes the best salsas, or my cousin makes the best one.
Bring it down.
Bring bring it on. Now it's time to show it.
That's it.
Yeah.
We'll be making some trophies as well for the salsa competition from Disket. But you want to make some salsa, bring it on.
All right.
You can judge it.
So you guys have the Disket here, and these things are cool the way they work because they're not like a regular grill.
Right.
And I'd love to show folks what this looks like here. And let's come on over here, Nevin, because this is really cool. It's kind of like a wok, but then it's like a self-fired wok.
Yeah, what it is basically of course the Disket is traditional for this Southwest territory. Generations ago, people would take an old plow disc and weld up the center hole shut and then throw it on the fire, cure it, season, and cook on it. So what we did is we just took it to a different level by being able to take something like this and cook at the house. Now, the disc is a 22-inch diameter disc. The burner is it's about a 30,000 BTU
This
burner.
comes off, right? And this is actually pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's about 27 pounds. And you'll season it and treat it like you would cast iron. What's cool about the Disket, and at we're going to be building 2 custom-made Diskets to celebrate the 2nd annual Chili Fiesta.
Cool.
So we'll have their logo put into it, and then you can win it. Just show you can sign up at the event, and it'll have Chili's and their logo and stuff like that on there. The other thing that's cool about the Disket is it has different accessories. I can pull a disc off and install that chili roaster.
This is the coolest accessory ever for anything that I may have ever seen. Because this just goes right here.
Yeah, it just sits right over here.
This is your own green chili roaster for your house. This would be the coolest thing. Just like the guys with the propane tanks you see at the grocery stores.
Yep.
You can just throw your green chilies in here and roast them
And
fresh
see, it's
yourself.
a little bit different too. The smaller holes, you're not limited to just chili. If you want to roast some shrimp or some pinon or some coffee beans or anything you want on that thing, so.
That's amazing. This would make all my neighbors jealous.
Oh, yeah, it would.
If I'm sitting out there like roasting my own green chili, all the neighbors would come over. It would be amazing.
Just do it every morning for like a month straight. Just be like, really, you're gonna share?
That'd be awesome. So, and these things you can get them. Where can you find the Disket?
Well, we're online, disc-it.com. We're a local company. We're on First and Loma.
You're just right down the street from us.
Yeah, 900 First Street. You can call us on our phone number, 244-4073. We make them any design you want. So like this one here has 2 pottery legs and 2 chili legs. So whether you wanted a butterfly and a hummingbird and an elk and a fish.
You can cut whatever.
Anything you want. Yeah,
that's very cool.
To match your story. So.
Well, let's check in with Kimo real quick out there at the food truck because it smells awesome. I just kind of smell it in the studio here. How's it going out there, Kimo?
We're rolling the musubi right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Getting something ready.
And of course, anybody can come down to the Brew studio today and check out what Kimo's making here for themselves.
Okay.
We would love that if you visited us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks so much fun out there. Can't wait to try some of it. We'll be back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew. In the meantime, I'm going to figure out how this green chili roaster works. This is very cool. I would love one of these. I'd roast coffee in there. Can you?
My favorite thing, of course, other than green chili.
The chili harvest is on, and the unmistakable scent of roasting chili is in the air. That means it's time for the 2nd annual South Valley Chili Fiesta, Saturday, August 29th at Gateway Park from noon till 8. Amateur and professional chefs compete in a chili tasting cook-off, plus free festivities for the whole family, including live entertainment, arts and crafts, and a beer garden. The South Valley Chili Fiesta is sponsored by Bernalillo County, the South Valley Economic Development Center, New Mexico True, and these sponsors. Go to bernco.gov/SV Chili Fiesta for more information. Bernalillo County, we're more than you think.